really big part of the story here, and seeing how this game is going to look closer to the late game, as Andro is doing a little bit of the roaming that you were talking about. She is sitting up here waiting in the wings, but it looks like they spotted her. I can't tell if that was a ping from them or if that was... I didn't get to see the color of it, but there was a ping out in Andromeda's general direction. Maybe it was her letting her teammate know. But,
well, there is a ward there. They do have an
okay, Hellborn,
there,
yeah,
so
they saw him. They saw it go up there. So yeah, they're playing a little leery right now. They're not sure if she's still there. There she is, and she's going to run down here, try and do something maybe. Nope, just going to run out and get stun comboed and tossed an M4 at the tower. Beautifully done there. Very unfortunate that Pebbles went ahead and went down. It looks like they might be able to pick up something, kind of a failed turret there though. As we're going to have to see if they can do anything about this Deadwood, as no, they're not going to be able to follow up. And unfortunately, Pharaoh's going to eat like 5 tower shots for his effort. But if the support had came in a little bit sooner there, I think that Pebbles probably would have been able to have survived. Of course, he ate the Deadwood ult, so not much you're going to be able to do to survive that. I mean, he has 1,000 HP, but yeah, he took enough damage from Pebbles, or he took enough damage from Deadwood there that there wasn't much chance to escape.
Yeah, and their reaction time was pretty quick on those homecoming stones, so you can't have anything to complain about there.
How about that toss though? That was beautiful.
That
I mean,
was fun
for
to
a
watch,
purpose,
yeah.
It looked like it was just a perfect setup. Ran right back to the tower, chucked him as far as he possibly could, and landed right there and took some tower shots for it. So really nice combination going out there. As yeah, it looks like Andro has decided to go ahead and come up here and help out Deadwood since they haven't been having too much trouble bottom. Speaking of bottom, Pharaoh running around in Viz getting a little bit of experience. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything with it, but he's just sitting off here waiting. While Glacius also playing the waiting game, just tick to 5. Watching Swiftblade get his experience built up here. And Swiftblade's sitting on his sustainer already, so looking to be working on his Runed Axe, I would imagine. And some pink coming out here as they are going to try a gank on this middle here, trying to catch Pebbles. The Aurora going out, but nothing going to follow up because Pebbles had the good presence of mind, and the ward there still helping him out, giving him a little bit of vision, let him know in advance that gank was incoming. And now Deadwood running top. Is he trying to help out this Magebane? Magebane actually sitting on a life tube though. I don't know how long he's had that, but that definitely gives him a little bit more sustainability in this lane. He can keep up here and keep his HP up, even taking the harassment from the demon hands and things. But
yeah, but I mean, again, once he gets really close to those,
you've been scouted.
Creeps, he just gets demon handed. So I don't know.
Did you see the tormented soul on Deadwood? Just
oh,
like
no,
absolutely perfect shot. Yeah, it was just. It's like well. They were kind of playing into... Magebane came up and stood on the other side. And, you know, as much as, you know, Han is about, you know, reading, you know, just the blatant moves, there's some of the subtle things you can watch, too. And it's like how Magebane was sitting in front of the creep wave there. They knew that he had to have some support there because Andromeda's middle and Deadwood's gone. So where is he? But Tormented Soul came flying up there and spotted him right out. But, yep, oh, the cask went out, did land onto, oh, the ultimate, not enough to finish the job, but he did go and turn around for the last auto attack, got that finish, but he's going to pay for it, most likely. The root coming out, catching both of them there, very unfortunate. And the wall, the mummy wall, why on earth did he throw that up? As it kind of proved the prison for himself and engineered to take a lot of damage. Deadwood trying to throw out an elk bolt there, but unfortunately was unable to get the right click. But Swiftblade mopping up in the end, so they did get a successful gank there top. And we had someone else go... Oh, no, Soulstealer was the beginning of that fight, wasn't he? He went down there. Yeah. So 3 for none going out in favor of the Legion, which is exactly what they needed to have happen since they've been losing that lane. And they've been losing the middle there, so those guys were all involved in that and managed to pick up some experience and gold. As now we see a 6-1 lead in favor of the Legion. You know, still a pretty minor experience and gold lead so far, but at least a little bit of something now.
Yeah, that was extremely disorganized on the Hellborn's part. They just didn't really know what they were doing. They knew Deadwood was there, so I don't know why Soulstealer was even that far out from the tower. And again, there was a late poured in by Pharaoh, and that mummy wall just was very unfortunate for everyone involved. So
yeah, I think he was afraid of... Oh, missed it. But Glacius going down there to the combo of Pebbles and Pharaoh. Pebbles does have his portal key, so filling out that role of roaming ganker. go ahead and taking out the poor little Pebble, or the poor little Glacius, who is way too far forward there on his lonesome. Although there was the Ward of Sight, so I don't know whether he happens to catch it, but was just maybe a little too late in his escape. As middle, we've got Pebbles going in onto Deadwood, followed up with the Engineer Keg, and Nymphora Zeal going to be finished out there with the turret, it looks like, getting the kill for Engineer. So a nice gank going out there, as I guess now we're starting to see a little bit more. They're like, fine, you're going to roam around and gank? We're going to roam around and gank. So I think Pebbles picking up his portal key is a big part of that too, as now they're a little bit more prepared for it.
Yeah, most definitely, and this is why they wanted to get Pebbles farmed really early so they could get that portal key early. And I mean, if you look at Deadwood, he's not anywhere close on getting his. He's only sitting at about 730 gold. So it's still going to be a while for him. Soulstealer, on the other hand, is taking quite advantage of all this farm at the top and has picked up a Soul Screen Ring and a bottle and is actually sitting on 2,000 gold. As action up top, Magebean just gets comboed down by Pebbles there. And again, this is why they wanted to get him farmed. So it was a great strategy, and they won both lanes. Again, I think the Legion should have swapped something up in the early game there, and they're paying for it now.
Yeah, for sure. And I just wanted to note all of the beautiful stacking that's been going on by the Hellborn here for this Soul Stealer. I can only imagine that it's probably for Soul Stealer. As you see Engineer getting ready to triple stack this camp over here that he's now pulling. So I think that they're going to, yeah, the ones that he's pinging right now are triple stacked, and he's been working on the other ones as well. So I think he's got a double stack here. Yeah, he does have a double stack right where Pebbles is wandering by. So yeah, they're doing a good job on keeping up on stacking. I mean, there's some stacking going on in the Legion. Now they've only got one stacked in the Legion side, so not quite the same presence of mind coming from the Legion here on keeping that stack up, but I think that's going to help as Pebbles using the portal key, jumping in there, gets the combo off. And Pebbles got caught in the root, but he's not going to be able to have it followed up as Pharaoh sacrificed himself nobly there, jumping forward and throwing up the mummy wall. Don't know if he had to sacrifice himself. He could have probably stunned and ran away and then mummy walled to have thrown up a wall. But Engineer now going to go down to the combo of Deadwood, Glacius, and Swiftblade. So a 3-for-1 going out there in favor of the Legion as the score is now 9-5.
Glacius surviving there with literally 6 HP from that demon hit on Soulstealer. But Glacius came in from behind there, froze Pebbles as he was running back. Swiftblade came in from the side as well, so just great support from the Legion team, and they just were more organized in their positioning when they came in, and they just caught the Hellborn off guard, and that's why they came out on top.
Magebane just barely getting out from a Pebbles combination there. He managed to escape with somewhere around 60 HP after the combo was finished and blinked away just as quick as could be. So a little nice there for Magebane as he did make it out. But yeah, as far as that fight middle goes there, I know Pharaoh jetted in and he was wanting to be able to... Oh, never mind. There goes Andromeda. But yeah... Just caught that as she was up there. I know she was doing some pinging things. I don't know why she was sitting that far away from the tower. Yeah. She knew that Pebbles just tried to kill Magebane there.
I have no idea what Andromeda was thinking there. She came in from the tube there, and she used her Aurora, so she knew Pebbles was there. And Pebbles can easily combo her down at this point in the game. She's only level 7, and she doesn't even have a bracer or anything. So I have no idea what she was thinking.
Yeah, I think that a little bit of this comes from that we're not watching some of the top teams. I mean, these are 1,800 players, which, is probably above my skill level. But, even people of that skill level do make mistakes, as Magebane barely going to go ahead and blink out of that. Oh, and the Tormented Soul, nice aim there, does catch Magebane, but it's not going to be enough to finish him off. And Pebbles eating the Magebane ultimate to no real effect, as he's going to go ahead and... pop a health regen here and see about getting healed up. Pharaoh jetting in a little late to the party. I think he was hoping to get Magebane if Magebane was sticking around, since he did land that Tormented Soul, but yeah.
Not sure why Magebane ulted Pebbles there.
Yeah,
either.
I guess that it's got a 95-second cooldown, so it'll be up by the time they engage again, maybe.
Well, no, it's true, but I mean, there were even Nymphora and Soulstealer who both have bigger mana pools.
Yeah. And
both low as well, so I'm not sure what he was thinking, but...
Maybe he was hoping the area of effect would have been big enough that it would have splashed him there, too, but... Deadwood throwing out a root here, going to mop up these stacked level 1 creep camps here. As Soulstealer, speaking of about wiping out creep camps, if you check out the Hellborn jungle, he has cleared all of those triple stacks and is now working on just regular creep camps in and of themselves. So what is his farm up to? He's up to 385 gold per minute. Really nice farm on Soul Stealer so far. Has his Blessed Orb pickup as well. And a combo going in on Glacier is going to take him down rapid fire. Do we have any interesting item pickups so far on this?
Yeah, that was a great ult actually by Nymph, bringing in Pebbles
Yeah.
as well into the woods there, setting that up. Swiftblade is sitting at 393 gold per minute, and he has finished his Ruined Axe as well as his Ghost Marchers. Excuse me. So
His Toast Marchers?
his Toast Marchers.
Nice.
So he's doing a great job on Swiftblade. Unfortunately, he's the only one on their team, as everyone else is well back from that mark. And Soul Stealer as well. What did he pick up? He's got his Nullstone.
Did go ahead and finish a Nullstone.
Nullstone. Interesting.
Not typical, let's say, but I guess
Not a bad pickup though.
Yeah,
looking at the.
given what they have available there,
Yeah.
that'll stop the ultimate from Swiftblade if he decides to open up with that, if he's not paying attention. Magebane going to go down to a combo from Pebbles and Soul Stealer there. Soul Stealer actually picking up the kill, so that's going to help his farm. And Pebbles and Soul Stealer actually leading the Hellborn so far in gold per minute and doing exactly what they need to have that early game advantage. Pebbles is great for that. That's basically what he's designed for. And, you know, Soul Stealer has a great presence all game long. You know, he does kind of peak out there where some hard carries might continue on to progress a little bit further, but still a great solid carry nonetheless, as Swiftblade going to be doing a little bit of stacking and killing some creep camps down here. Whoa, they got double, triple going on down here, so he's going to get some serious farm if he doesn't get caught by this gank squad. Uh-oh. Oh, and instead they blink around down here and pick off Glacius since he was visible there. Magebane blinking in at the last second. The Swift Slash is going off onto Engineer, not before he got his ultimate up, though, so that did a little bit of work. But I don't think it's going to be enough, as apparently Pharaoh just wanted to mummy wall. That always
He was
cracks
trying
me
to
up.
catch Swiftblade there, but he was just a little too far.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that would have caught him in most any... Whoa, Pebbles, that was a bad idea. As Pebbles did go in there. He ate the Deadwood ultimate, ate an auto attack. Oh, and the ultimate from Nymph4. Is she going to get stunned? Oh, the mini stun from the Poke Bolt is going to be enough to go ahead and keep her from ulting out. Might have thought she would have been better off splitting up and trying to run with Pharaoh in an opposite direction or something, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That was, again, I think disorganized is a good way to explain some of these fights from both teams. I mean, sometimes they come in there and they look like they have such good coordination, and then other times it's all hell breaks loose and they're just wanting to get a kill and no communication going on, saying that I'm going to go back in there. Or, you know, some of that judgment that you get after, you know, years of playing just doesn't seem to be there in some cases, to where it's, you know, that knowledge to say, okay, I'm not going to go in there because I know I'm going to get picked off.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Pharaoh went in and dove the tower there trying to get Swiftblade, and then he kind of backed off, and then Pebbles jumped back in. So again, it was just really disorganized and kind of random, but kind of fun to watch at the same time.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it's keeping it relatively balanced. It's 13-9, 4,000 experience lead in favor of the Legion, which isn't a huge amount by any means. And it's, you know, 22 minutes into the game, so it's not a huge thing. Sorry guys, I don't think I like him. Oh, very unfortunate as the toss went off on a creep there instead of on Swiftblade, which gave him the opportunity to get out. But they did go ahead and finally catch Swiftblade doing some creeps. As Deadwood, what is he? Yeah, he's got his portal key. I'm trying to touch on items. Oh, there's a gank going out. As they're going to catch Engineer playing way too far forward here. Again, no ward of sight in the woods there to catch them coming up for the gank. Pebbles almost blocking his teammate from the escape, but it looks like he might pick up a nice swap going out from Andromeda. Was going to pick up the kill on Swiftblade. Looks like Andromeda might be going down instead, as she's put herself into a rough spot here. Pebbles blinking ahead, trying to get the kill onto Swiftblade, but the Swift Slash is going to take care of that, and he does go down. But who picked up the kill on Andromeda? Gray. So looks like Nymph4 got the kill, so.
Yeah. But Soulster has picked up his portal key as well, so this should make their initiations on their team fight much better.
Yeah, he'll be able to maybe get his ultimate off as... Oh, that was a poor ultimate from Pharaoh, but it worked out because the creep block was just absolutely impossible to get past there. Did you see that?
Yep.
That was... I mean, there was no mummy wall available. He didn't have mana for it, but who needs it when you've got awesome creeps that are team players like that? and they just completely surrounded that Deadwood. So unfortunate. He's going to go ahead and use what little mana he does to run forward and toss out a